Welcome back to another episode of the Leeds United Career Mode, where last episode was a weird one. I was going to go ahead and play that Real Betis game, but something happened. I quick simmed it. I thought that was going to be the end of the episode. We also got through to Preston through penalties in the Carabao Cup. That was interesting. A 3-3 draw and what was turned out to be a great game against Leipzig. A late equalizer for us and a late chance for us to actually go ahead and win the game. But that 3-3 draw does see us go ahead and get both of us out of the group stages no matter what happens. It's just a matter of fact of who is going to finish on first. And considering we play the harder team in Rocco, it might be them. It might be Leipzig who finished first. But it could also be Real Betis if Real Betis actually upset Leipzig. And Real Betis, if they want a chance to get out of European at all, they need a real big upset. Other groups, just quickly going through them, it's looking like Juventus are actually not for sure out, but it's looking like Juventus should go through. Marseille and Benfica, who actually plays against each other. Marseille and Dortmund play against each other. That would be a big game. One of those two teams are for sure going through. So Juventus is actually through no matter what. Group C. Atletico Madrid are through, and it's in between Feyenoord and Man United, who are going to the final game day, and they actually play each other as well. That's fitting. Benfica are going through at the moment. And this group could really come down to the wire. Benfica look like they are going through unless Lyon win. If Lyon win, they actually can't. Nope, never mind. Benfica are going through no matter what. Liverpool and Real Madrid are both going through. That's already done. Barcelona are fighting against Celtic. And now it'll be coming down to the final match day as well. PSG probably going to go perfect 6-4-6. Inter Milan and Bayern Munich are going through no matter what. There's no way Bayern Munich lose that. And then Man City and Napoli are going through as well in Group H. We have Chelsea and Liverpool in back-to-back games in only a week's time. Chelsea currently sitting 8th, 1 point behind, 1 point ahead of us. Liverpool, top of the group, currently 15 or 16 points ahead of us. We got to start climbing. I still want to win the Premier League. I still think is somewhat reasonable to think could happen. So let's get into that game. But first, I think there's a Watford game in here, and I'm not sure where I simulate to. We lose to Watford. Let's get into 1 point behind Chelsea after a 2-1 win against Watford. 1 point behind Chelsea. We're not far out from, I guess we are far out from top four. We're literally like 8 or so points off of top four. 6 points actually. I'm a long way out for top one. 16 points to be exact. Man City actually still undefeated in the league. We are going to look to change that in the second half of the season. Let's get to it. And in fact, I think we play Man City. Don't we play Man City? No, we play Tottenham. Arsenal up for, not Arsenal. I'm all over the place. Chelsea up first. And you know what? This is still going to go on. Hincape is that starting left back at the moment. And Martinelli will go ahead and start over St. Maximin. St. Maximin did well enough to start this game in that Leipzig game. But I'm going to give Martinelli a start. And I'll give St. Maximin a start in a harder game against Liverpool.
To bringing you action from the Premier League.
This is a must-win game here for these Leeds United squad, and possibly even for Chelsea. And Chelsea's in behind already. Meslier makes the first save, but it might fall for Havertz. Meslier forced Havertz to the ground. No penalty called. Might get lucky in that regard. Maybe if that went to VAR, if there was VAR. But Jorginho Reuter's in behind. But Torres is there. Reuter holds it up for Odegaard. Over the top, possibly for Francisco on the second ball. Camavinga. That'll fall for Savage. Delo wins the ball back though. Now to Odegaard. Quickly out wide to Francisco. He'll look to put it in across for Jorginho Reuter. Jorginho Reuter's first touch is too massive and gets out in front of him too much.
Well, Kai Havertz, a gifted, naturally left-footed player who can dominate any game. Stuart, what do you expect to see?
Martinelli, Camavinga, now Delo. Delo, no. Gomez, no. Referee, blow your whistle. Referee, blow your whistle, please. Gomez, yes. Referee, referee, blow your whistle. Chelsea are in behind. Chelsea saved. Zinchenko clears. And it'll be a 0-0 draw.
Brings this match to an
Not
end.
what we needed at all. We needed a win, but it's better than a loss. And we now move on to Liverpool. Camavinga, a good ball in for Odegaard. Odegaard possibly in behind. No. Back to Camavinga though. Second time in for Odegaard. He's in behind that time, but defended well. Francisco with an outrageous shot attempt. Gets a corner out of it, to be fair.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
Zinchenko on the corner. Jorginho right on the header. No. St. Maximin volleys it. It's headed out by Pedri. Hincape. Cucurella starting. What the heck is that? I forgot about that. They ain't the starting Delvin. Cucurella. Can he find St. Maximin out wide? No. Why is Francisco out wide on that side?
Nicely cut out. Now
Can't find Odegaard. And here come Liverpool.
Liverpool starting 11. Alisson begins in goal. Presnel Kimpembe plays with Inigo Martinez.
Gakpo out wide.
And the central
Gakpo. Salah. Meslier makes the first save, but it'll be too powerful and deflect into the net, and it's 1-0 for Liverpool.
Well,
And it's 1-0 for Salah.
just look how close this is, but it's definitely the right.
Jorginho Rutter. He'll lay it off for absolutely no one.
pass, really.
Hincape will lose it as well. Salah. Cucurella gets dusted in behind, and Fabinho of all players dust him. Now in for Trent, in for Salah. It's still in the box. It's still with Salah. Salah turning and spinning. Trent saves. Cucurella can't get to the second ball. It's out for a corner. Cucurella is such a terrible left back. I mean, he's so bad.
It's a short one. The delivery from Salah here. A gift for any goalkeeper.
Francisco has pace. Francisco, only Martinez is there to stop him. Francisco.
Oh, it was there for him.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it? That
I'm sorry, you can't not score that. He does score eventually the leveler. It's a 1-1 draw. I just couldn't take that game anymore. This whole entire game as a game is just awful. Now to wrap up the Champions League group, I will go ahead and stimulate through this. I will end the episode after this. I was going to play a Tottenham game. I just can't play more FIFA today. I'm going to play the strongest team. Even though they're tired as hell, I don't really care. We're through no matter what. We'll just figure out who goes on top. And honestly, I don't really care who goes on top either, to be honest.
And they get the ball rolling. Must take the lead here. And they have.
And Rutter takes the lead. It's 1-0 for Leeds United.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important.
Makes it 1-1 for Raquel. It's level going to the break.
And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is ahead. And there is the goal. He's found the net.
And Raquel have the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Drama, all even once more.
St. Maximin makes it 2-2 in the 83rd minute.
So underway again at 2. And a wonderful, there goes the final whistle.
And it is a
And it doesn't get
2-2 draw at the final game day. Leipzig actually lose, so we go top of the group with that draw on 10 points. Leipzig finish in second with 9 points. We are through to next round of, we was already through no matter what. But Betis actually needed us to lose, to us to win that game, and for us to score at least one more goal for them to go through. However, that doesn't happen, and Real Betis are knocked out of Europe completely. Are all the games done? No. I want to sim one more day into all the games are done into that Thursday, and I want to see the standings before we go into the next episode of this career mode. Are all the games done now? Yes. All right, starting from the bottom. We finished in first, so I'm just going to say the teams we can play. Napoli, who finished in second. Bayern Munich, we can face. Barcelona, we can face. Real Madrid, we could face. Dynamo Kiev, we can face. Man United, we can face. And then Marseille, we can face. So I'm hoping for either Marseille, Dynamo Kiev, Man United, to be honest, or Napoli. But other than that, it's going to be a tough round of 16, like it really should be. I will see y'all next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and when we come back, I'm going to try and change this 11th to top 5 minimum next episode. I will see y'all then. Leave a like, subscribe. I'm peace out.